Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with another very interesting problem. So this problem was asked in an online test for the Meesho interview. So in today's video, I'm going to solve this problem using two methods. Now in first method, I'm going to explain you non-equi join in a very simple way. I know a lot of people get confused when we talk about non-equi join, how they works in the backend. I will explain you with a simple method. So watch this video if you want to understand, because for many complex problems you have to use non-equi join, and then I will solve it with another method with advanced aggregation. So I'm going to solve this problem with two methods. Okay, so let's start and understand the problem. So the problem says our database contains daily COVID cases reported for 2021. So in the table we have record date and cases count. So for example, for 2021 we will have 365 records for each record date. On each date, how many new COVID cases were identified, right? The question is, calculate the percentage increase in COVID cases each month versus cumulative cases as of the prior month, right? Return the month number percentage increase. So let's understand what they are asking. Let's move on to the SQL server. Okay. Now if you see here, if you see, we have this table, right? We have this table, right? Now first what we have to do, we have to aggregate data at the month level, right? Because at the month level we want. So let's say our data after aggregating at month level is this. Just to understand the problem, we will solve the problem, but let's understand after aggregation on month level, this is the data. So for example, on Jan total cases were 100, right? For Feb 50, for March 100, and so on. Now what they are expecting, they are expecting number of COVID cases in this month as a percentage of cumulative cases as of prior month. So for January, what is the cumulative cases as of prior month? Zero, because we don't have a data for previous month. Now for February, what is the cumulative cases as of prior month? So we have only January, right? So 100 only, not current month, as of prior month. Now if you look at the March, we have to sum these two, January and February. So it will be 150. So these are the cumulative cases for March as of prior month. Now if we go here on April, we have to add all these. So it will be 250, not the current month, right? Now what they are expecting? Percentage increase. So how many new cases are there as as compared to the cumulative cases we had till prior month? So here it will be null or zero, you can say, because we don't have prior month data, so it doesn't make sense. But for this, it will be 50 new cases are there and divide by 100, so it will be 50%, right? There are 50% new cases compared to the cumulative cases till prior month. Now look at the next one, March. So March we have 100 cases, right? And how many cumulative are there? 150. So it will be 67% around, right? And if we look at the April again, April, how many cases are there? 150, right? 150 cases are there. And what are the cumulative cases till prior month? 250, right? So it will be around 60%, right? So we have to calculate this number. Okay, I hope the question is clear. Okay, so let's start with our first method using non-equi join, and I'm going to explain it very easily. Okay, so this is my table where we have 365 rows. If you see, right, for each day, what I will do, as I said, we need month level data. So I'll first aggregate to month and then we'll do anything else. So I will say month, and there is only 2021 data, so I'm not concerned about year. If there's multiple year of data, then you have to take care of the year in group by and everything. But for now I will just use month. Record date as record month. Okay, and then sum of cases count as, let's say, total cases, or let's say monthly cases. Okay, so this is my monthly cases, and group by month, right? So for each month I want to group it and check how many are there in each month. So this is how you are getting that in January total cases are this, in February this, in March this, right? Now what we have to do, we have to find this number. So now what essentially I need? So For example, when I'm checking for record month 4, I need to check all the data of previous month, right? When I'm calculating for this, I need to aggregate data for all previous months, right? So for that, we can make use of self join, right? Because within a table, I have to check. So when I'm on fourth month, within that table, I have to check what is the data for previous 3 months, right? So let me explain it with an example how self join will work. Okay. So let's say I have this table, right? Let's call it current month. Okay. And a same table, we will call it prior months or previous months. Okay, just hold on, I'll explain it. So I have taken two instances of same table. Just consider 3 months for now and we will solve it. Okay. So now what I will say, I will write a self join condition. So let me write a self join condition. Okay. So I'll say with CT as I will create it as CT. Okay. I will just select from CT and let's call it current month. I'm naming it as current month. Okay. Inner join. Okay, again CT because this is a cell join and I will call it previous month. Okay, so this is my previous months or previous month, right? Let's call it previous month, this as well. Okay, so this is my current month, this is previous month. On, let me put the condition and then I will explain you. So this is a non-equi join. We are not going to put a equal to condition here. We will put a not equal to condition. So I will say previous month dot record month is less than current month dot record month. Okay. Okay, so let's assume this is my primary table, this current month, right? And this is my condition. So what I'm saying, that when you are joining these two tables, so let's go row by row. So the first row, so this first row will go and try to join with the previous month table, right? So join will happen like this. So first row will go and try to join with this. Now if the condition was like this, equal to, what will happen, this record will join with this record, right? But that is not we want. That will be wrong. We don't want to, then there's no point. I'm saying less than. So what will happen, when it is joining, it will join with those records where the month from this table is less than 1, right? The previous month dot record month should be less than current month dot record month. So current month dot record month is 1, and I'm saying previous month dot record month should be less than 1, so it will not join, right? It will not join at all because there is no previous month, right? Now let's go to the second record. The second record will go and try to join with the previous month table. Now again we are saying that previous month dot record month, right, should be less than current month dot record month. So it should be less than 2, so this record will join with this record, isn't it? Isn't it? Or you can say the current month dot record month is greater than previous month dot record month, right? So this record will join with this record, right? Now when I go this here 3, so again from previous month those month will come which are less than 3, so these two will be joined. So this 3, this row will be joined with these two rows, right? So this is how non-equi join is working. Okay, let me apply this, show you the data. Okay, so what I will do, I will say current month dot record month, right, as current month. Okay, and previous month dot record month as prior months. Okay, so this will give me month. What else I need? I need count as well. So I will say current month dot cases count, monthly cases, as current count. Okay, again just copy, paste, and we'll change it to previous month as prior count. Okay, let me run this and I will show you exactly how it is working. Okay, so if you see, we are current month is starting with 2 because we have done an inner join. and for first month there is no join. So let me change it to left and then show you again. Now if you see for the first month, right, this row is not joining with any row of the previous month CT, right? So that's why it is null. The current count is 11747, which is fine, but prior count is null, prior month is null because there is no join happening. Now for the current month 2, as we said, 2 will join with 1 here from the previous month. So you see 2 and prior month is 1, right? And this is 1747, right? And this is 1516, right? So this is 1516, this count 2 and 1516, right? And it is joining with this one. So there is only one record for this, right? Now when you come to 3, you see there are two records now. Why? This 3 is getting joined with this as well as this. So if you see, 3 is joined with prior months 1 and 2 both, and this current count will be same because this same row is getting joined with both the rows, these two rows. So this current month count will remain 1686 only, both the rows, right? But for this it is 1747 and 1516, right? So this is how it is working. Now for 4 there will be 3 rows because it will be joined with 3 prior months. For 5 there will be 4 rows because it will be joined with previous 4 months, right? So this is how it is working. I hope it makes sense. Now, what we need to do, we need to aggregate data of the previous months, right? So, what I will do, so what I will do, let me create another CTE of this. I'll say, comma, CTE2 as. Now, there is one more trick here, right? So, I will say select, let me little bit increase the height. Okay, select from city 2, right? Now what I need, I need current month, right? So select current month, comma, what I need, I also need the current count, so I will take the current count. Okay, now for prior count I need to aggregate it, right? So I will say sum of prior count. For current count I am not going to sum it, that will be wrong. If I just sum these two, it will be wrong, it will be double. But for month 3, there is only 1686. It is not double, it is just we are getting two rows because there are two prior months, 1 and 2, right? So you have to just do a group by so that there are no duplicates, right? So I'm saying select current month, current count. So these two rows, for example, will group together 3, 1686, and I'm doing sum of prior count as cumulative sum. Okay, from ct to group by current month and current count. Okay, so this is going to give me the cumulative count. Okay, so if you see, this is null because there is no record. For 2 we have 1747, which is the only previous month. For 3 we have 1686, which is the sum of those, the cumulative sum of two prior months. Sum of these two will be 3263. Again for 1866, the sum of these three, the previous 3 months, will be this. Okay, so we have got the cumulative sum and the current sum or current count, right? Now to get the percentage, it is simple. I can say current count or current sum, whatever you name it, divided by sum of prior count, right? As percent increase. Okay, now another thing is this is integer divided by integer. So if I run this, it will give me 0. Okay, so if I just run this, it is giving me 0. So I have to convert it to decimal. So also I need to find as a percentage. So I will divide by 100.0. So it will convert it to percentage as well as it becomes a decimal because I am multiplying by a decimal number. If I run this now, I got the answer 86%, 51%, and this is how you will solve it using non-equi join. I hope it makes sense, right? Equi join was when I use equal to, but if I don't use equal to, I use anything else between, less than, equal to, less than, greater than, then it will be non-equi join. Okay, so we have got the answer. If you want to round it to two decimal places, you can say round to or one whatever. So I can round it to one decimal places. In the question as well, they have mentioned round it to one decimal places. So I have just done it. So this is my answer. Okay. Now let's solve it with method 2. Okay. So I'll just remove this and go here. Okay, and let's take the monthly data. We need the monthly data anyway, right? So let's use this again. So I'll just go here and select staff from CT, right? So this is my method 2. Okay, so this is my aggregated data at monthly level. Now what I can do here is there is a concept of advanced aggregation where we can aggregate data based on previous rows. Okay, so let me write the syntax and then I'm going to explain you. Okay, so select star from CT and I will say sum of monthly cases. Let me copy this. Sum of monthly cases, right? And there should be a comma over, right? Here I will say order by. i'll just I will just explain you how it works. Record month, right? Order by record month, rows between unbounded unbounded preceding and one preceding, okay, as cumulative sum. You will feel this solution is easy, but it is important to understand how a non-equivalent works, and I hope you understood it. But this solution will be much easier. Okay, so what happens is, let me run this and show you. So now if you see, we are getting the same cumulative sum which we got from the non-equivalent query. But here what we are doing, I am saying do a order by record month. So order by record month, and then take the rows between unbounded preceding, which means all the previous rows till one preceding, right? We don't want till current row, we want till one preceding. If I say till current row, so it will take sum of all the previous rows till current row, but we don't want current rows sum till current row, only till prior row one preceding, right? So for this one, there is no previous data, so null. For this one, all unbounded preceding and one preceding, so only one row, right? So it is 1747. For the third row, all the unbounded, all previous rows till one preceding, not till here, right? So this and this will come and this will be the sum. Now look at this example. So this will be what? This will be unbounded, all preceding rows till here. If we are looking at the seventh row, it will give me sum from unbounded preceding, means all previous rows till one preceding. So one preceding is this. So it will be sum of all this, which will be 963. Right? So once we get this, again we can apply the same formula which we applied earlier. So let me just quickly do it. CT2 as this, and I can just literally copy paste it. So this is my uh, record month. Here it will be record month, right? Monthly cases, and this is all is not required. We have got everything already, right? Nothing is required actually. This is much simpler. So I have to just say monthly cases here, right? And this is cumulative sum, right? So it will give me the percentage increase. I'll just run this. uh Okay, sum is not required. We have already aggregated data income sum, right? So here it is not required. I have to just say this. So let's run this again. Okay, so we have got same 86.8 and all of that, right? So I hope this video helps. Do try out yourself. I will put the insert script in the description box, and do like the video, share the video, and let me know if you have a better or easier solution, and let me know if non-equi join you understood or not. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.